Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 2 of a brand new week, hoping to find us a rocky snake boy. But first off, we're going to find some honey. And let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Only got 90 sleep points. Didn't sleep as much as I should have, I suppose. 11,602 is our new total. Not sure what triggered that. Basic 5 though, I'll take it. I will take it. $53 sleep styles that we can find now here in Taup Hollow. I guess it's been a while since I've been at Taup Hollow. This Snorlax looks like the normal shiny Snorlax, but maybe this is just the default here on Taup Hollow because I have not seen the shiny effect. So I need to double check into that and see if that's the case. But little tangent aside, let's go ahead and jump into the sleep report and see if we found us the rocky boy we're looking for. Because I would definitely love to have one. Only 7 hours and 41 minutes of sleep. Did take me quite a while to fall asleep, and that's why. I think I actually laid down in bed at like 11, but then didn't go to sleep until almost 1. But we got the slumbering type, which is, I believe that's what we need to find Onix. I don't know. I probably should have looked this up. I don't know at what Snorlax rank Onix starts to spawn, but hopefully it's kind of early. We only got 4 Pokemon today with 2.6 million drowsy power. I don't see anybody yet. Graveler. Well, that is a rock type, just not the one we were looking for. So we got a Togepi, an Igglybuff, a Wynot, and a Graveler. 3 baby Pokemon and a big rocky boy, but not the rocky boy we wanted. Let's see what we've got going on. Nobody's hungry. Igglybuff and Wynot. Igglybuff is the berry specialist, I think. We did work on the Graveler a little bit. Togepi and Wynot are skill specialists. Nothing really too fantastic today in terms of things that we need for the team. If I remember correctly, Wynot's main skill is Dream Shard Magnet. I don't think we really want to prioritize that, but then I also think both Igglybuff, Igglybuff I think is energy for everybody. So that may actually be one to go for. Togepi is Metronome. We already have a good Golem and Geodude, so I'm not really concerned with prioritizing Golem, so I think Igglybuff is the way to go. We'll just give it the biscuit, see what happens. Alright, no mega or big hit, so not gonna take it home with us today, but that's alright. Not really anything too crazy today in the first place. Lounging sleep. That actually is a good question. What is the best candy to send out? Because I feel like none of these Pokemon really require a lot of candy to evolve. I think Togepi, even to get all the way to a Togetic, is only 60, but it may be more. So let's go ahead and send out the Togepi candy just to help out. I think that one could possibly be the most required to evolve. Only 107 research XP, which barely moved the needle, and 204 dream shards. Barely giving us anything, but that's all right. It is the first sleep research of the week. Probably could have done better if I hadn't been so busy yesterday that I forgot to do lunch. So Probably would have at least had a great one, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and collect from our helpers and see if this paid off. That's always good. I will always take charge strength. I did notice yesterday that Pikachu was having a hard time bringing in the apples, which is kind of what we expected, so we may need to swap Pikachu out. But before we do that, let's check. We have no new news today, so let's go ahead and grab our research community reports. 43 of them. Any levels? Got one? Just one, all right. 2 ingredient tickets, which I did use a few more of last night because I realized that I was at like 118 items and I can only hold 100, so I figured I might as well use something. I'm wondering if the reason for that power up at the start of the episode was because of sneaky snacking, because that menu or that window never popped up to tell me how much sneaky snacking we got. But I did yesterday. I collected berries from Cubone, I think twice, to see if I could get his skill to trigger, and it didn't trigger either time. So I think I'm just gonna leave him full and not collect anything, but we should have enough. We have exactly enough to make what we need. If I remember correctly, it is I think it's 15 apples. I don't remember it. I think it's 11 warming ginger. Hold on, let me see if I can remember before I check. Gotta work on getting my memory back. I think that's it. 15 apples, 11 ginger, and 9 mushrooms. Let's see. Yep. I do remember. My brain is not as smooth as I thought it was. And let's go ahead and throw in some of these fiery herbs, because that's exactly how many we need. And so this will be a brand new recipe. Unfortunately, no level bonus with it, but hopefully we'll get a decent amount to get a pretty good level. Neroli's restore... Neroli? Is it Neroli? Neroli? I'm gonna go with Neroli. Neroli's restorative tea. A special restorative tea made by Professor Neroli. We did get... what was that? 6,702? Yeah, 6,702 from our first, I want to say cooking, but it's tea. Our first brewing of Neroli's restorative tea, which does put us into grade 1. And we got a new plump Snorlax and also a new recipe. So we get 20 more diamonds. Which I am always happy to take more diamonds. And we completed a mission as well. What is that? Yeah, grade 1. Some more dream shards. Oh, we have to get to master 3 now to get the incense. Ooh. Which actually, when I was looking at the team calculator yesterday, actually, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm looking at. So I went back to look at the team calculator, and I noticed that for some reason, oh, well, now it's back to Master 2. For some reason yesterday it said Master 3 for Tao Paulo, and now it says Master 2 again, and I'm not really sure why it's changing. I have my... Was that why? Was it not? Was Tao Paulo not selected? No, that's not it. Let me go ahead and turn off dark mode because sometimes that messes with it. yeah, we are on Tau Paulo, Master 2. Yeah, I don't know why it said Master 3 yesterday then. But I am thinking that maybe we need to, well, not maybe, I'm pretty sure we need to swap out that Pikachu for something else, because the apples are just not cutting it. And honestly, now that we've got the recipe, I'm not really super worried about leveling it up just yet. So I need to try to focus on something that we can get a little more consistently. I was thinking, I did set this team up, not that one. I did set this one up as kind of a template for something we might do. The only thing I don't like is that we have to get rid of one of our berry gatherers, and I like to have 2 for the whole week. So the problem with desserts that we're having is we just don't have a solid cacao gatherer. If we had an Absol, which I was hoping to find last week at Snowdrop, unfortunately didn't find it. Probably didn't even get to the proper Snorlax rank to be able to find it. But huge power soy donuts would be really good if we could consistently get cacao. 7 it doesn't sound like a lot, but Bayleaf is my only reliable cacao gatherer, and it's not a specialist. It's a berry, or it is a specialist. It's a berry specialist. So kind of unfortunate there in that we're not going to be able to get it as consistently as we want, because Bayleaf also doesn't have any sub skills or a nature that helps bring in ingredients. So while I do have the ability to gather all of these ingredients, getting a team together that can gather all of these ingredients is a lot more difficult. I suppose I could, if I wanted to really just try to maximize this. I think Steadfast Ginger cookies might be the easiest thing for me to make, where I drop out, I only have 1 berry specialist. Do I only have 1 berry specialist on this team? Because I feel like Butterfree can pretty consistently bring in honey. I just don't know exactly how reliable it is. Let me just plug in Butterfree real fast. See how much it's predicted to bring in. Yeah, only 8. Only 8.5 honey, because Butterfree is not an ingredient specialist. And I don't think I have a honey ingredient specialist either. This is kind of where I'm lacking, is specific ingredient specialists. I think Ivysaur is probably my best one. Oh, I forgot to send that Jigglypuff yesterday to the professor. I think Ivysaur is probably my best bet on bringing in. Well, actually, I wonder. Let's plug in Ivysaur and let's see what that looks like. 36 honey per day on average. That is significantly better, considering we need 14 per cook. So that would allow us 2 Steadfast Ginger cookies per day if it was consistently 36. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm at right now, just to give you guys a little idea into my thought process, into the team and what we're going to be doing. I don't want to sit here and keep you guys for an hour with me just looking at the team, trying to figure out the best way forward, but that is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna think about it a little more over the next hour or 2 and try to come up with a solid plan to go forward, because I like having the ability to consistently make the same recipe so that we can have a more reliable expectation of what the week is going to look like in terms of our rank. So I'm going to figure that out off screen. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys with me just sitting here. But yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll have a breakdown of that for you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. But with that said, that's what I've got for now. Appreciate you guys coming by and watching the video. Be sure to like it if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, later dudes.